One misty morning, after a long and tiring voyage, Captain Pugwash was sailing the Black Pig back into Portobello harbour.
Wake up! Wake up! We've arrived!
The crew had never been so exhausted, so hungry. They were longing to get ashore to stock up on all their favourite things.
It's been a long trip, and that's a fact.
It has indeed, Mr. Mate.
Tom,
Mr. Mate?
there wouldn't happen to be a small stale crust of bread in the galley, would there? Or a few miserable cake crumbs?
Sorry, Mr. Mate. The larder is completely bare. Oh, what was that?
My stomach is rumbling like a volcano.
Well, kindly don't erupt. Tea.
Sorry, this is for the captain. It's the last bag. The Harbour Cafe. Oh, I ain't half looking forward to a nice kipper. 2 slices of toast.
Oh, sausage, double egg, bacon.
One with marmite.
Tomato. Toast.
Marmalade.
I'm that hungry, I could eat a horse.
I don't know about you, but I could eat a horse. Is that really the last of my emergency supplies?
I'm afraid it is, Captain. You've got to admire the captain, haven't you? I mean, all these days without decent grub doesn't seem to have affected him at all.
Captain Pugwash is a man with many hidden assets, and that's a fact.
I don't half fancy a spot of roast beef for my dinner.
What ho, my heart is? Clattering collywobbles. What was that?
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
What's the matter, Tom?
The Flying Dustman's in port, Captain.
Oh, heck.
No good will come of it. Mark my words.
Oh, come, pull yourselves together. You're not afraid, are you, Mr. Mate?
Not in the least, Captain.
Look!
Beware the Portobello plague! Run for your lives! Get you ants! You don't want to come ashore here! Oh no! Everyone's got spots and belly aching! Isn't very well in things like that! Unclean! Unclean!
Plague in Portobello? Oh, this is too much.
Oh, heck.
It means we can't have breakfast.
Or lunch or tea or
I'll
supper.
try to catch some fish. Then you can make a plan, Captain.
What we need is a plan, Tom. Why don't you run off and catch some fish? I can't possibly make a plan on an empty stomach.
I fooled him this time! Did you hear me out there? Hey? Did you see me acting?
Oh, we heard you, boy.
Was I good or was I good?
You were good, and you were good.
Oh, really good?
They don't come any gooder than
You sure were the goodest.
Good! So, on account of my spectacular performance, Captain Horatio Pugwash really believes there's a plague on shore.
I might have known.
It was a cruel trick after all. So Tom decided to pick up a surprise breakfast for the crew. Now, listen carefully. Pugwash is on the Black Pig with no food.
Not a crumb.
And let me tell you, Pugwash without pudding is like a cannon without shot.
Ha! Like a cannon.
Without
He's
pudding.
very sad, man. No cannon balls.
Quiet! We'll seize the Black Pig. You see if we don't, because in no time at all, Pugwash will be as weak as a kitten.
I'm as weak as a kitten, Mr. Mate. I'm sure I had another little emergency supply of biscuits somewhere. Vanishing victuals. This is too
The
dreadful.
human body can, I believe, last a great many days without sustenance, Captain, if it's any consolation.
It isn't.
No.
There was a mint humbug here somewhere. I knew there was. Oh, it won't be like this on the Flying Dustman. Cutthroat Jakeship is always heaving with food. The question is, how do we get at it?
That indeed is the question, Captain.
Come along, Mr. Mate. We'll go and see what Tom has managed to catch for breakfast. A couple of grisly little sprats and a prawn if we're lucky. Oh, dear. Tell me, are prawns prone to
I
plague?
don't rightly know, Captain, but I do believe pilchards can be a bit of a worry.
Oh, I wish you wouldn't keep rumbling.
I wish you wouldn't keep grumbling.
You ever had the plague, Jonah?
Have I ever had the plague?
Aye.
Have I ever had the plague?
Aye.
No. But my great uncle Zebedee, he had the plague.
Oh,
All his fingers fell off one at a time.
really?
Then all his toes.
Oh, heck.
Then everything else.
I've had the mumps and the chicken pox, and I once pretended to have the measles to get out of going to Sunday school.
How did you pretend, man?
Well, I painted red spots all over my face.
Never! Painted spots?
I did. I was quite clever, you know, as a child.
Aha! I believe I've just had a top-hole idea. Now, I have thought up a masterful way of tricking Jake and his shilly-shallying shipmates. We have to pretend that we have the plague. We get on board the Flying Dustman, they all jump ship in fright, and we make off with all their food.
Pretend we've got the plague. What a good idea.
What if they have no food on the Flying Dustman, Captain?
Do you suppose they'll have a kipper?
They always have mountains of food. Why, they even have a cook.
That's the ticket. Eat up. There's plenty more.
He's very yums.
Scrummy, what is it?
It's ratatouille with bat spit sauce.
Oh, boy, a real treat.
He's yums. Very, very yums.
When my little Jakey here was a baby, ratatouille were his favourite food, followed by mice pudding. Weren't it, Jakey Wakey?
Quiet! Now for a tot of grog and gunpowder to finish off that delicious dinner.
Oh, yeah, right, sport. A tot of grog will go down a
You're gonna
tree.
give me a toast
Oh,
then?
yes. I like some toast.
They going toast?
No, you idiots! It's like we gotta propose a toast to the chef, to the chef.
To the chef and toast.
Chef on toast.
Toast me, chef.
Ah! I don't believe it.
That's blown it.
We're done for.
But they can't have the plague.
But we have got the plague. See?
They have got the plague.
After them. Chop, chop, don't shilly-shally.
Don't let get near you.
Run for your lives.
Blow on them. Blow for all your wealth.
Hey, up, hey there, Prof, and I'll blow you all down.
Aha! So you've got the plague, have you? We'll drink to that, won't we? Spots run away, have they? Seize 'em and tie 'em up.
Mr. Maid, Jonah, Willie, I'm back. Uh-oh.
So we'll just let you starve to death on our ship then, shall we? Then we can take full charge of the Black Pig for good and all! Yeah!
Here,
Oh,
here.
boy, this is something.
Chittering jellyfish. The plague. They've gone down with the...
Wait a minute. What's this? I'm gonna die horribly.
Don't you worry, my little Jakey Wakey. Your ma's here.
What a way to go.
Captain,
Oh, Tom.
don't you worry, Captain. There is no plague in Portobello. It was just a hoax.
How can it be, Tom? Look at this dreadful sight before us.
No, there really was a rat in there, Ratatouille.
That's a what?
Well, I never. How did a rat get in my ratatouille?
Let's get home. I've got a splendid breakfast ready for you.
Ratatouille poisoning. Serves them right.
Don't worry, my little Jakey Wakey. Mummy's here.
Just as well I had that brilliant idea about the spots, me hearties. Otherwise, we'd never have seen little Jakey Wakey get his comeuppance.
It were a grand idea, Captain. Oh, one of your best.
All I can say is, thank goodness we don't have a cook.
Tom set a plate of sizzling sausages in front of his captain and said nothing.